This afternoon, new criticism over President Trump's decision to pull American troops out of Syria as the region is being pounded with deadly airstrikes. For a second day, Turkey has launched an assault, creating a potential shift in the fight against ISIS.
The president's decision is leaving the Kurds, America's allies, to fight for themselves. The Kurds are reporting multiple civilian casualties as people try to escape that region. Turkey is also claiming some deaths. 10,000 ISIS fighters held captive and guarded by Kurdish fighters are now at risk of being freed. President Trump calls the operation a bad idea, but is threatening retaliation if Turkey, quote, wipes out the Kurds. The fighting overseas is being felt by Syrian and Kurdish Chicagoans as they can only watch that violence from afar. It's a day of celebration for 126 new American citizens swearing their allegiance to the United States.
I congratulate you on your new role as citizens of the United States.
But for Amid Amid, the only Syrian being naturalized an American at a ceremony today in Glencoe, the day is stained with sadness and fear for loved ones in his native country. He says decades ago, Turkish forces killed his extended family.
It's very bad now.
Now more violence after President Trump abruptly withdrew U.S. troop support for Kurdish allies along the Turkish-Syrian border this week. Turkey's President Recep Erdogan launching an attack on U.S. Kurdish allies at the Syrian border.
We had a situation that worked where we were holding off a Turkish attack, and abandon them out of nowhere is really, to me, way below what America is capable of, and it makes me frankly furious.
Illinois Republican U.S. Rep and Air Force veteran Adam Kinzinger says those Kurdish allies in Syria have been vital in the fight against ISIS, putting their lives on the line, fighting on the ground, and guarding 10,000 ISIS prisoners. Now,
we fully expect that there's quite a big possibility these ISIS members escape, and then they either rejoin the fight in Syria or they go up to Europe or anywhere else, and it would be a major violation of the president's biggest campaign promise, which is to crush ISIS.
It's a situation Kurdish Chicagoans like Mehmet Yavuz are watching closely. He says President Trump betrayed the Kurdish people.
As we hear from people who live in that area, as we hear from them, they said they just bomb anywhere, like they don't care if the family, if they are kids or man, woman or whoever, they just do that. So that's really sad.
Now, Rep. Kinzinger says he and others are recommending major economic sanctions against Turkey and are even considering how to push Turkey out of the NATO alliance.